Oh, what's going on there?
I'm putting yours up. That's right.
Oh, it's super loud.
What is it? Oh shit! Sorry, that's my headphones. You're using my
How
headphones.
do you have your headphones
Fuck! I must be deaf.
on? Massively. Oh, it's horrible. Huh?
Gosh, it's so quiet. Matt's
What's
headphones. You're the blue.
Blue.
Oh,
Blue.
Don't press that. Don't touch my big knob.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh gosh. Reach. 1 2 1 2. Just the audio. Just checking the
3,
audio.
4, 5.
Bit high.
Hi. Don't harsh my high.
Don't hush my high, man. Oh dear, naughty boy. I think we're working. Where's the chat? Let's get the. Where's the thing?
Oh, it's going to be a lovely picture.
Here we go. You can roll forward a bit if you want.
I'm going to come around.
Call this extra studio real estate we've got.
Real estate.
Fuck off. Oh gosh. Right, should we start?
Yeah. Oh, the angles are all odd.
The angle of the dangle.
The angle of the dangle.
In the digital barn, where pixels align, Phil, Matt, and Ben, their laughter entwined. Two-bar in hand, they ramble with glee. The Amish Inquisition, hearts worn on sleeve. When the clock hits 8, it's our signal to start. Sometimes we're late, but it's part of our charm. The Amish Inquisition's gonna raise this barn. Oh yeah. Raise this barn. Oh yeah. Raise this
Best bit is that guy just hitting chords.
A massive crotch thrust while he does it.
Yes. They bring him on just for that bit, and then he goes back behind the cabs.
Back into it. What's the Stonehenge, the bass player from Spinal Tap? Oh, is it an AirPod? He goes back in his alien pod.
It's a sequel to that being made, you know?
Oh, give over. Spinal Tap sequel.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. Welcome to the Barn Raising number 20, I think it is. Episode 351 on Sunday, the 27th of October, 2024. I'm Phil.
I am Ben.
Matt's broken.
He is seriously damaged, yeah.
He's drunky pooed too much.
Oh, dear.
Spinal Tap.
Yes, sequel coming out. I don't know anything about it other than that. I think the same people are involved.
Yeah, one of the guys was in Better Call Saul, wasn't he? Chris something.
Tomorrow.
Chris Kamara. And Jeff Stelling's involved in the project, I believe.
It's unbelievable, it is.
Yeah. Who else is Span? Oh, there's a guy from Simpsons, isn't there?
Dan Castellata. No, the other one.
Well, the guy who does, he does some of the voices in The Simpsons. He's the bass player, isn't he?
He is.
Hank Azaria? No, not Hank Azaria. But you know what I mean.
God, that's a weird colour, that.
Oh, my God.
Has it accidentally been filled with water?
What's she giving me here? This is meant to be this. Hold it. Well, you can't see it anyway, and I don't.
It's like Evian.
It looks like Evian. It's actually a Recorderling passion fruit. First time trying. It's a cheeky little number. I'm getting zings zings of elderflower and notes of willow.
All right. Vegan.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because you know,
And gluten free.
I eat pork every day. I didn't have pork. I had beef tonight. We had spag bol,
What did I have? Chicken.
chicken.
Chicken pie.
Have you seen that video of a guy going around London with his camera, just filming the streets? And there's a guy on the floor with a chicken on his head.
Is there? No, nothing like that ever happens when I'm out with my camera.
He's just lying down on the floor and he's got like a raw chicken. He's using it as a,
Wow.
as a helmet.
Helm. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's going to get some serious eye infections.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Chicken's like the deadliest meat.
The deadliest bird.
Isn't poultry more dangerous than like beef and pork?
I think so. Pork's pretty nasty. I think you can get a lot of weird brain worms.
Trichinosis is the common one,
Yeah.
the well-known one, and that's why you have to cook pork at 160.
Yes.
Because 160 gets rid of the trichinosis bacteria of parasite, whatever it is.
There was an old wives' tale or something about pork, and if you leave a pork steak out in the sun,
Yeah.
but cover it in Coca-Cola,
Oh God.
which is, I think you can get pork Coke as an actual thing, but there was like a video or something. It was probably made up. It was pre-AI though, and it had these like worms coming out of the steak. It's like,
Wow.
probably put the worms in, but
Yeah.
seemed a bit weird. Put me off a little bit.
What
Put
do
me
you-
off eating raw pork for a while.
Because beef you can have uncooked, essentially,
Yeah.
can't you? That's steak tartare, is it not?
Caravaggio, yeah, tartar, carpaccio.
The tartare, the Tartarian steak.
Yes. Oh
Is-
god, mud flats.
Mud flaps. Global mud flaps. History's fake and gay.
That's it.
Everything before the Enlightenment's.
Before 1975, there's no graves.
No. Tartare, steak tartare. Chicken. What do you get? Salmonella? Do you get salmonella from raw chicken?
At best,
At
Yeah.
best. What else can you get, do you think?
You'd probably get E. coli and all kinds of nasty shit. Yeah.
Why? I wonder why it's different for a chicken meat.
Something to do with the texture of the fibers of the muscle, I think. Because steak, something to do with like beef steak is
Yummy.
is that it's more difficult for the bacteria to get past the outside, so you can just do a tss, and
Yes.
you can eat it. You can have your steak rare. Tartar though, I mean, you're mincing that up. It seems a little.
You kill them
You'd
all
have
with
to do it
mince.
fresh. You couldn't just like eat raw mince from your town market or whatever.
It'd have to be super fresh, would it?
Super fresh, I think. Yeah,
Like the day of.
yeah. Sharp.
So yeah, the bacteria guys, they can't cling on to beef as well.
Something like that.
Crikey, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that at all. I would have thought it was something to do with diet or gut biome or something. It's purely mechanical.
I think it's purely mechanical. Yeah,
The little bacteria guys don't have big enough
they don't have the
hooks.
tools. Yeah,
They don't have the tools for the
beef.
chicken. They just have the tools for chicken.
Yeah.
And some of them they're like the SAS of bacteria
Yeah.
can cling on to pork as well. Is
There
that our
there
thesis?
must be other stuff. I think birds are worse. Ducks probably not. Oh, you can have duck pig though, can't you?
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think most birds you can. You know, partridge,
Turkey,
emu,
emu, pink emu,
yeah,
seagull.
pink emu steak.
Just bite the head off a seagull.
Gosh, I hope we don't come to that. You never know the way things are going.
2031.
I was thinking more like November.
Oh shit! I forgot all that nonsense is around the corner, isn't it?
I
Loads going on.
I watched the Orange Man on Joe Rogan Experience yesterday.
Oh, was he on?
Yeah. Yeah.
man.
I kind of wish I hadn't bothered.
Yeah.
Bit of a nothing burger. A chicken, a nothing chicken burger.
That's rubbish.
It's full of bacteria. No, it was kind of predictable. He didn't really say anything particularly controversial by his standards, of politically speaking.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of entertaining because I find him entertaining. I don't know why.
Not Joe Rogan. The other
no, God no. Yeah, I'm not like a fan of his or anything, but he's quite interesting. He has interesting delivery. I think maybe
like
it's
a
the
Boris Johnson sort of effect.
I think maybe it's the jeopardy of not knowing exactly what's going to come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
He could literally say anything at any point,
He could.
which is so unusual for a political operator, isn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of what I find appealing is just I'm waiting for him to drop some hand grenade and
So you can clip him. Play him on the podcast.
yeah. Need the material. Be great if he wins for this podcast.
Yeah, it was. I think even if he loses for a bit, it's going to be wild.
If he lose by 3 votes.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine? I don't think it's going to be that close, to be fair.
No.
I don't.
Polls are pretty close, but I mean, that means nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is...
I've not furnished myself with a drinking receptacle, so avert your eyes, viewers. I'm about to drink
you might have
vagrant style.
I was going to say you could have put it in a pint glass if you want.
That's right. I drank wine the last time I drank wine out of a bottle was when we were playing at the Adelphi, which must have been
That's a pub in Preston.
20 years ago,
Really?
maybe longer. College,
I've no idea. Oh, we did one. We did one after college, didn't we?
upstairs at the Adelphi.
Yeah. So what would that be? 2003-ish, something like that, maybe.
That was when I was in uni. So I don't know if it was before then.
I've no idea.
Anyway, good times.
Yeah. I was going to say, the polls. The polls are close. I think part of that is the massive advertising spend that's involved in the campaign. So I don't know how many hundreds of millions they've spent each, but I bet it's more than that. I bet it's billions. This is like a bonanza for the news stations, Fox, CNN, NBC, all these guys.
Yeah.
Because of the political ad spending, which runs into hundreds of millions from both sides.
Yeah.
And so if you have it, Trump 12 points clear, 18 points clear, or Kamala 20 points clear, so, campaigns are going to spend less money. Whereas if it's a tight race,
More money.
yeah, we'll just spend that extra bit. The other thing is, people don't realise how much the polls affect their voting intentions.
No.
So, for example, if you were a pollster that was in hoc with the Democrat Party,
Yeah.
so, and there's a state that's quite tight from your standard, from your double, but you do your polls twice. You do the genuine poll, and then you do your fake poll, where you dictate the result.
Right.
This is my theory.
Okay.
So, say you get a state that's a Democrat state, and they're slightly behind they're slightly behind in the polls. You can release another poll that says they're 20 points ahead, and that'll make the other side less likely to get out and vote. If you see a poll and your team is 20 points behind, you might think, oh, they've lost, I won't bother. Whereas if the poll is 49-51, everyone with the intention will vote.
Interesting.
All psychology, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
If say, do you remember when UKIP were like floating around being the third party? You could do all your polls, put in UKIP on 3%.
Yeah.
And then all those people who maybe hadn't voted for election after election will see that, oh, the 90 points behind, I'm not going to even bother.
I hadn't thought about the polls affecting voting intention. Yeah, that's interesting, because there's really no point in them other than to kind of do that, I suppose.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's very strange, isn't it? I think it's just a mode of manipulation.
social nudge unit.
Yeah, it can be used as a tool to change people's votes, like just like any other kind of propaganda.
It's strange how it didn't stop me voting Monster Raving Looney recently.
Yeah, but it's like, who benefits from the polls?
Pollsters.
Pollsters definitely do. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's interesting. I wonder when they started.
That's good. There'll be some Wikipedia page devoted to it, no doubt.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Was it about? I mean, how do you do a poll of a nation without that sort of immediate media? So in the reign of King Charles II, I'm just reading from this book. What would have gone on then? Would you have had like almost a census? Someone riding around on horseback in each ward?
Yeah, it only really works with mass communication, doesn't it?
Oh wait, actually, was there any parliament back in that time? King
Sure.
Charles II. So
Sure, yeah.
There was a democracy.
They chopped his head off.
Option A or option B?
That's incorrect. It's Charles I. It's his dad who got beheaded.
Got the axe.
Yeah. Charles. So you're reading a book about Charles II?
No, I'm not. I'm reading the spine of a book.
Oh,
that's just
fuck,
behind
right,
your head.
Yeah, he's the Restoration monarch.
Right, okay.
So after the Civil War.
Like Holmes under the Hammer.
Yeah. There's a compilation of that guy. There's something he says.
Martin, what's his name?
Martin.
I can't remember his name.
No, we all know who we mean.
Yeah.
That really chipper, he looks like an estate agent
Yeah.
who hosts Home Under the Hammer. And someone made a compilation of this one line that he puts in every episode. It was quite funny. And obviously I'm ruining it. I can't mess with it now because I'm not doing it,
bro.
I'm not doing it right. Way to harsh my hand.
So King Charles II was around when there was democracy. When did democracy start in this country?
Yeah, it's a
I
weird
feel like I
kind
should
of.
know that.
It's a weird kind of thing because it's been a gradual process, really, hasn't
Right.
it? It's like, I'm sure when it first started. Well, Christ, suffrage. Women have only had it for 100
half
years.
the population weren't eligible for a long time.
Well, more than half, because I think it was around that time before suffrage, where you had to have a certain amount of land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seem to think that's it.
That makes sense. Yeah, that does ring a bell, actually.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was fairly recent that just like the working classes got the vote.
Wow.
But yeah, it's one of them. I mean, it's not that long. It's weird.
Can we
isn't
take it back off him?
Where's fucking David Starkey when you need him? He's
Is he in prison now?
he's on YouTube. He's got like 250,000 subs on YouTube. Starkey talks. He just rants at a webcam for an hour.
Wow.
But yeah, he's read out on the Civil War period and all that. He's another guy who I could just listen to for hours.
Ranting.
Yeah, he's just he's so eloquent, frighteningly eloquent, and it's amazing how the command some people have over language. They can just summon,
Yeah,
Stephen Fry's another one. I don't like Stephen Fry particularly, but he's another guy who's very eloquent.
He was good in Blackadder.
Oh yeah. No, it's not his acting. I don't like him as a person.
All right. Okay.
No, it's not that I don't like him. I just think he's very flippant on the atheism front.
Right.
He kind of he pissed me off with a few things he said about really terrible straw man arguments for atheism that slipped past whoever he was talking to.
Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah, you can't prove a negative.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, he is eloquently spoken. I've got some of his audio books. Harry Potter, probably.
Oh, did he do the Harry Potter books?
He must have done.
That rings a bell.
Version. What else have I? I think
Should have got Alan Rickman
Yeah.
to do them. Really.
God, it's a shame he's
What are 3 young Gryffindors doing in Roman corridors at night? God, that was a weird attempt. Fucking weird. I'm possessed.
Awful.
I'm speaking in tongues. Oh dear. Do you think Trump's going to win? Do you think it's Kamala's?
I don't know. I've got this
lose?
sort of. I think whatever happens is going to be interesting, and that's what I vote for. Interesting.
May you live in interesting times.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's there's a lot going on both sides of the pond over the next couple of weeks. So it's
Well, what's happening here?
well, there's the budget, isn't there, on Wednesday, and the leadership of the Tories going to get it decided. That's a lot less interesting than
They should get
than
that
a US
guy
election.
from London with the chicken on his head. I
He'd
think he
probably
should
do
be
a good job.
He should probably do a better job.
I don't even know who's left in it. Kimmy
Badenoch is generic in it.
is generic in it. I thought he was
He
an
was.
idiot.
He's Starkey's tip.
Is he?
Starkey wants generic.
For the American presidency. I don't know. It's irrelevant anyway. I think those guys are probably just reeling in the mud for a decade or so.
Which guys?
Conservatives.
Oh, them. God, I thought you were talking about the Americans.
The Americans have been reeling in the mud for a while. No,
I couldn't care less who gets the Tory leadership.
No, it is far more interesting over the pond.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a show. It's like a reality show.
Do you think like the
Shit.
shit will hit the fan if he doesn't win again?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think there'll be another assassination attempt?
Before the election.
Well, there hasn't been one this week.
Oh, good. That's good.
So
I don't know. I don't think so.
probably no, not before the election, but maybe before the
I think
inauguration.
Oh gosh, I hadn't thought about that because that'll be January. I mean, if you wanted to cause civil unrest, that is the most dangerous outcome. I would say is a Trump assassination rather than a Trump narrow defeat or a Trump, landslide defeat.
Yeah.
I think if he was assassinated, then fucking hell, it could all kick off.
Yeah, and that would be interesting.
Be interesting from here,
terrifying,
from
I
our
think,
safe viewing platform.
Yeah. Yeek.
No, we don't want that.
No, it's all a bit fizzy over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so divided, isn't it? The country seems... Well, that's just the impression I get. What do I know? I don't live there, but
It's
you
definitely
get the impression that it's very divided.
Yeah, and it was never like that. I don't think it was like that. Even going back to sort of Clinton and Bush Senior.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention back then because I was like 5.
What I don't understand is why they all give such shits about politics over
I
there.
know. Well, it's all the Constitution, isn't it? It's not their lives are revolve around, which is fine, but it's a big thing to hang your hat on. I just look for the whatever's on offer in the supermarkets.
I didn't think about it that way. I suppose, yeah, if your rights are threatened, then you will get frothy about that, I suppose. It's because of the system we live in where we have to listen to these guys who make all the rules.
Maybe our rights have been eroded in the UK, have been eroded over such a long period that we're just used to being subservient. Trampled on. Step on me.
I don't know. It is weird. Yeah. They have that whole don't step on me rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Symbology,
we
don't
just
they?
have stamp on me, daddy.
Yeah.
The flag.
And Morris dances.
Morris dances. Oh, that reminds me. I've got
Have you
into
got a new
folk
hobby?
horror.
I say Morris dancing.
No. I've revisited. I've found out that I quite like the old kind of folk horror films like Midsummer and Wicker Man and that sort of stuff. So I'm
A pagan
on
shill.
a journey. Yeah, I'm gonna embark on a journey of discovery of like folk horror type stuff. So there's a few films on like BFI Player and things like that I want
What's
to
that?
have a look at. British Film Institute. That's like a bit of a niche streaming service.
Wow.
So I'm going to have a look.
Do you have to pay for that?
I think you do. I've not got it yet, but I've had a look online.
You can get it.
Yeah, there's a few on like the normal streaming services that I'll tick off first. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, be a good journey for the next year or so.
What sparked this?
I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of folk and also
Music.
metal music recently, and folk doom metal. So I'm sure I've mentioned. If I have mentioned Green Lung, both on the podcast and in the newsletter,
Right.
as a favourite of mine. So they do a lot of songs about weird folk pagan-y things and Pendle Hill and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're really good. So that's kind of, it's not something that's new. I think it's been bubbling under the surface for a long time, and I've dipped into it in the past. But looking at these sorts of films, I've realised that that's what I'm into. So.
Wow. There'll be so many great books on that, you know.
Right, I know.
Yeah. Folklore.
Yes, yeah. So
But like local, like Lancashire.
well, yeah. There's enough. There is enough in England. I always thought that Scotland and Ireland and the Celtic kind of, even Wales and the Celtic kind of countries around England have a better folklore than England. But
Right.
I'd like to disprove that to myself, because England has a lot of decent folklore as well, especially around Lancashire in the north. So,
That's great.
an interesting journey.
Yeah, good. I bet there's some good podcasts on that as well.
I bet there is, yeah.
On like English folklore.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'll dig out some books. I bet I have some.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I can find some.
I'll free up some shelf space for you.
Yeah.
And so books, films, just interesting stuff. Obviously, the music's been a big part. But yeah, and then hopefully we'll get some guests on who, and I'll be able to ask a valid question.
I did. I asked someone who'd written about the Pendle Witches, but she hadn't got back to me. But I bet there are other books about the Pendle Witches. Maybe we can find an author for, because outside of Lancashire, it's probably not as well known a story, is it? You want to go? Have you been to the church at Woolplumpton?
Is that with the stone? And yeah.
Tell what the stone.
So the stone marks the burial site of a witch who was buried upside down, facing east or something.
Yeah. During, I guess, I don't know when this was.
1400s maybe, is that about right?
I don't know. Pendle Witches?
See, I don't even know. It's 1600s maybe.
Yeah,
See, I know so little. I know I've skirted around the edges, but I've never dived into it at any depth. So even dates and stuff. I don't want to be an expert, but I just like to.
No, you're just interested in it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Another hobby.
Yeah, why not? I mean, life's for living.
That's what I think.
If you find things that you like, you should explore them.
Yeah, and it harmed on. Do what you will. Was the old.
It hummed.
And it harm none. Do what ye will.
That
was the original sort of probably pagan Wiccan kind of mantra that was then taken by was it the Church of Satan or someone? The original, the Anton LaVey one. Yeah,
Alistair Crowley. It was was it the OTO?
Yeah, do what thou willst to be the whole of the law.
It's from his book.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was going to say crucify me, not knowing the name of the Crowley's famous book where he summons the little alien guy.
Was it the Omnidoxy?
It's really strange that you mentioned "Do What Thou Wilt" because I picked up this book on Saturday.
All right,
and I'd already decided that I was going to bump it up to my next book.
Oh,
and
honor indeed.
It's called Hellfire Francis. I mean, this goes for your folklore.
Was it?
So Hellfire Francis, Fais ce que voudras is the subtitle.
Francis Bacon.
Do what thou wilt.
Oh, really?
In French, and it's about the Hellfire Club.
Oh, the Stranger Things.
Yeah. yeah. Do what I will. 18th century life. I'll read the back. Francis Dashwood.
Right.
Francis Dashwood's Hellfire Club conjures up sensational and lurid images shrouded in myths and rumours of devil-worshipping, satanic rituals and black magic. Today, speculation of the Society's activities are still as powerful as they were over 200 years later, with many people still believing that Sir Francis Dashwood's secret brotherhood worshipped the devil himself, earning the club the title of the Hellfire Club.
Ooh.
So that's kind of folklore-y. It's a bit parrot, bit sort of, might be up your alley.
Yeah. Let me know how it goes.
I'm reading it starting tomorrow.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but that font is shit.
Yeah, I think it's a self-published
Oh, is
book.
it? Excellent.
£3.50
For self-published?
from the charity shop.
Bloody hell.
So I was like,
racket.
I know. I think I got 4 books and 3 DVDs. And I spent £9.
Yes.
And that one was £3.50.
Bloody hell.
I got 3 DVDs. I got fucking hell, I'm shit.
Do what thou wilt, be the half of the bill.
Well, I'll tell you what I got for movie night, which we watched yesterday. E.T.
The extraterrestrial.
The Extra-Testicle.
Yep.
Spielberg classic.
Nice.
I'd
He was on Desert Island Disc today, I noted.
Right.
Spielberg, sorry.
Put a pin in that.
A pin?
We'll come to his selection after.
Oh, I didn't listen to it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sorry. Back up.
E.T. Yeah, I've never seen it.
What?
No, I never saw it.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah. But I'm saying it.
Wow.
So it was my first viewing as well as the kids.
Wow.
And yeah, kids really liked it. The missus cried.
Yeah. When the science got involved.
I absolutely bawled.
Did you?
No.
Seriously?
No, just welled up a bit. Come on.
I'm not made of wood.
Push those emotions down. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
You know, it wasn't like. It's very simple. It's a
You're
very
tearing up now.
It's a very simple story,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is.
About Elliot. He's a little boy. You know, it's not
Tale for
complicated.
the ages.
Plot wise, little alien kid gets lost.
Yep.
He, gets found by a family, and they have to get him home. That's the plot,
Piss.
right?
Throwing a flying bike.
Yeah, a load of flying bikes, man.
A
Two.
load, yeah.
I didn't realise there was 2 scenes of the bike flying. I thought it was just the flying in front of the moon,
That's
the ambling.
Yeah, the money shot.
He used that for his logo, Spielberg,
Yeah.
for the production company.
He did.
So, yeah, I thought it was sort of decent. There was one motif that I did enjoy
Right.
from a directorial point of view, and that is, have you seen it recently?
No,
not for a long
recently,
time.
No.
The faces of the adults aren't revealed.
Ever? Holy shit.
No.
Oh.
Apart from Elliot's mum.
It's like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, the lady cleaner.
Yeah. You see the legs.
The legs, yeah.
And the broom. Get out, Tom.
Elliot's mum, the family's mum, you see her face. But they're deliberately obscured. So they use shot angle selection, lighting, and set design or obstacles to prevent you seeing different. I noticed it right from the start of the film. The first bit where E.T. gets lost and the feds are after him. You don't know who they are.
Yeah,
Well,
someone's
the
after.
feds, law enforcement, whatever. And the pursuers are shot in a way that you don't see their faces. So there's the guy with the jangling keys, and you only see like the sort of middle third of his body
Right.
during the scene. I thought that's cool. Thinking it's just they're trying to make the identity of these people a bit more mysterious.
Yeah.
You know, by not showing the faces, it's adding a mystery. Who are these guys? They're not wearing. Can't tell. See a badge.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
know who they are. So I thought, yeah, interesting use of shot selection or whatever. And
Because
then
E.T.'s not going to know who they are either, so you almost share the fear with the main character.
interesting. There's no dialogue for like the first 5-10 minutes either.
Cheap.
Which, you know, we'll come back to that. The next scene, there's a scene in the classroom where they're going to dissect a frog. All the class get a frog. And the teacher, he's giving dialogue constantly over the scene, explaining the experiment, and he's going around putting cotton balls of chloroform in each frog jar. And same again, you only see sort of the middle third of his body. You never see his face. And that was the second time I thought, oh no, this is a thing. They're doing a thing here. It wasn't just keeping the feds mysterious, because they're doing it to his bloody biology teacher.
Yeah.
Then there's a scene a bit later where I think it's a policeman, and I don't know if he's in Elliot's home or he's ringing from the office, but either the walkie-talkie or the phone is used to obscure his face in the shot, so you can't see his face.
So
There's another shot later where another adult is obscured by a sign or like a barrier, something like that, obscures his face. They find E.T. Spacemen, men in spacesuits come in, and it's mirrored. You can't see the face. Only the family's mum. It's the only adult's face you see.
Oh my God.
And it goes on like this until E.T.'s dying.
Right.
So they find E.T., they capture him, and him and Elliot are on beds side by side, and they're connected.
Yeah.
Like spiritually or mentally, psychically,
I
however.
think it was with tubes.
Or chi. Chi. They milk each other's chi.
That's how it works.
So that's the scene. It's the traumatic scene of the movie where E.T.'s dying. All the medical staff are in there. They've all got surgical masks on and hoods. Yeah, you never see their faces. And then I think it's don't quote me on this, but I think it's after E.T. dies. The main baddie,
Whoa, spoilers.
the main guy who's been chasing him since the beginning of the film with the jangling keys, this character, after E.T. dies, he kind of bends down into a shot and you see his face for the first time.
So he brings the face into the shot.
I think so.
That's definitely
But don't
purposeful.
quote. Oh, this is definitely purposeful. Don't quote me on that. I don't know whether it's that or he takes a hood off. I don't know.
I seem to remember someone taking a hood off, but also and bending in to see.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Right.
I think he bends into the shot. And then once E.T. dies, all the medical staff, they all remove. There's about 2 or 3 cuts where it goes to different medical staff removing the face masks.
That's because E.T. can spit acid.
Now he's dead.
Only at the adults, and now he's dead. He can take the PPE off.
So that I thought it was a really good, interesting touch.
It is. Have you done a deep dive into it?
Oh, no. I only watched it last night.
You might be the first person to have noticed that.
Oh, yeah, because, no one analyses Spielberg films.
He'll be listening into this. He'll send you a congratulatory email.
If this is an original idea, I would be staggered because it's so overt.
Right.
It's quite overt.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like a media savant like me to pick up on shit like this. The missus didn't fucking... I said to Mrs. after the, I think it was the second or third scene, I said, I like how they're hiding the adults' faces. That's interesting. She went, what?
Shut up, Phil.
Totally over her head. But I've no idea. I've no interesting ideas what the connotation is, what he's trying to get across. But it's a definite thing, a motif. Wow. I noticed. I was trying to think, what could it mean? It's like this sea. It's like the personalities are obscured until E.T. dies.
So it's a
strange one.
Yeah, the death, the change at the death seems odd.
It's like a change in empathy as each character, because the Keys guy does it first. It's like when they show empathy for the character, suddenly the face is revealed.
Well,
It's
when you're a child, you don't notice like NPCs in your life, do you? Like I don't remember anyone who wasn't mum and dad when I was like a young child.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether there's a link there to sort of childhood psyche or anything. But then the death, that does make sense at the end of the death scene. Fuck, that's ace. I've never noticed it before.
Well, most people listening, I guess, won't have seen it for 20, 30 years, probably.
No. It makes me want to watch it again.
I don't remember it being on telly when I was a kid. You know, I guess it was, but it couldn't have been often. And it was like, you know, how often was The Goonies put on TV? Not a great deal of times.
No.
10?
Cocoon was on a lot. I remember seeing that when I was very ill as a child once, and I was just like, you know, it's probably just a cold or flu or whatever, just sweating and like and in bed, and the telly was on. And I remember it being on and just kind of drifting out in and out of consciousness, and it being like a really weird, like, is this real life? What's going on?
Is this just fantasy?
Yeah. Caught in a landslide. It was so. It was just weird. I've got a weird memory of Cocoon being.
Did you go back and watch it properly?
No. I don't want to destroy that. My notion
Ethereal
of it. Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
I get a lot of those films mixed up, like Cocoon and Event Horizon, and there was quite a few sort of the sci-fi films in the 90s that didn't quite make it.
It was like
Like
more
Jodie Foster
Mindy
one.
type shit. That sort of. There's another Starman. Is that Jeff Bridges?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
that
think
was it, not Cocoon. Maybe it was Starman I saw, and it was mashed up in my head between that and Mork and Mindy. So I don't think Cocoon though is a bit similar to Starman, isn't it?
Is it? I can't remember.
And Flight of the Navigator was on all the freaking time because I love that film.
I was at a football match today, and I was telling one of the other dads that we watched E.T., and he said, Goonies, you should watch the Goonies next. I thought, yeah, that's a good shout.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have it, though. We finished Lord of the Rings now.
Oh, wow.
We weren't here.
Peaked.
Last week we
Peaked
did
soon.
Return of the King extended cuts.
Wild.
So I need more films to do on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's why I went to the bookshop. Because,
Wicker Man.
God, Christopher Lee's so good in that, isn't he?
I guess that's another one I've not seen for ages.
Lord Summer Isle, I think it is. He does that weird dancing, like Morris dancing when he's leading the procession. God, I mean, no wonder that your English folklore.
Yeah.
That's pagan. That's ancient pagan shit that they were trying to emulate on the Wicker Man.
There'd be some good Halloween costumes in
Ball worshipping.
Yeah. Ball worshipping. Yeah, I'll have to watch that again earlier. I don't think.
No.
my
Don't
wife
watch
has
that.
No.
Watch the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man.
The new one.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
Right.
Oh my God! Have you seen the
I've
Nicolas
not
Cage?
seen the Nicolas Cage one. No.
Oh, man, the
Is it-
bit
is
where
it
he
terrible?
smacks like the maid. I used to have a couple of clips on here, but I've not used them for years.
I think we had Not the Bees, didn't we?
Definitely had not the bees. Yeah, and there's one, where he's throwing this old lady around the fucking living room and into mirrors and shit. It's hilarious.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the Edward Woodward one. The Edward Woodward one. It was an excellent film.
Excellent. Yeah.
Did we watch that at Aaron's house once?
Possibly.
I seem to remember that was like the first time I saw it, and I think it was maybe like a special release, like would it be like a 40-year anniversary
maybe.
release or something? Maybe.
I remember watching Human Centipede at Richard's house.
I do. I remember that. Fuck me. God, this film.
Cinema event of the year.
Did that go viral?
The film,
Yeah.
or us watching it. Yeah, it did.
Sewing
it did.
people together. I seem to think it was like a viral hit.
It was.
It was very
it was
low
awful.
budget, like a B movie.
Yeah, the main character was called Dieter Laser. I think that was the actor.
That's the actor, I think.
Dieter
yeah.
Laser, yeah. And director and producer, I think he was.
Did he?
I think he was involved
What?
a lot. Or maybe with the second one. No, I've not seen the second one. I think they sew different bits of it.
Like Neil Breen. Wow, I didn't know that. Right, actor, director, star.
Yeah. Dreamweaver,
remember.
visionary.
They've tried sequels, haven't they, to The Human Centipede?
Yes.
I've not seen any of them.
The second one, I think, is like a more, not sexy, but sexual.
Oh,
I think.
Oh, I might avoid that then.
If you can imagine anything more sexual than the first Human Centipede. Christ. Niche.
There has been a few viral movies like that. I am the big one I remember has got to be the Blair Witch Project.
Yes.
Do you remember how they made it for nothing basically, and it was one of the first viral film campaigns, I think.
Yeah. Found footage. There wasn't trailers for it or anything.
They created this folklore about it, that it was found that it was a real thing.
Yeah.
People thought it was real.
Yeah.
They used the internet somehow.
In the early days of the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, and it caught fire because people thought it.
GeoCities.
GeoCities. I used to think that was called geosites. I never used to read the word.
Oh my god, maybe it was geosites.
CITES.
Yes. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I never used to read it. I just wanted to get onto MiG-29 Super Fulcrum.
I'll have to search for it on Lycos.
I used to like aircraft simulators.
Yeah. Tornado was a good one.
I did have that.
F-22 Interceptor.
Yeah.
I had G-Lock on the Master System.
Wow. Was that like an arcade style game?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Not really a flight
little
simulator, is it?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh.
Chocks away. Come
No.
on. Aft flaps.
Did you ever play Microsoft Flight Simulator?
I think so.
That's
Maybe
still
a
going
really
now.
early one.
Imagine how insanely detailed it'll be now. The latest iteration of that.
Yeah.
Get some more monitors in here and like a load of desks with controls and shit.
You used to have flying games that played like an arcade. So you just pressed a button to go forward, up, down, left,
Fire
right.
missiles.
Fire guns,
Yeah.
speed, thrust up and down. That were it. And then you got things like Microsoft Flight Simulator, where you had to like use the choke.
Yeah, throttle up. You had to be at the right speed to take off. Make sure you
You would
flaps
crash. Like landing was really hard.
I don't think I ever landed in it. But half of the fun was I can take off, which is fine, and then you just maximum speed, flip it, and crash into a building or something, or the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
Crashes were even car games. That's
you'd
all I played.
stall.
Car games for.
You'd stall from
Oh
your
yeah,
plane.
you just go up and then
Down you go. Start again.
brilliant. Yeah, you didn't have that in G-Lock. It was just it's like Top Gear,
Top Gun. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big arcade game. I don't know if it was Top Gun, but it was something like it where you're a rear, like a third person view of the rear of Afterburner.
Afterburner, yes.
Afterburner,
Yes.
I've got it.
Oh,
Didn't
that
even
was
have to
ace.
look at the chat. Gosh, I must have spent a million pesetas on Afterburner.
You say peseta, I say pesata.
Yeah. Do you remember at UCI when they got the
I used
first?
to work there.
They got the first Virtual Fighter
Oh
arcade
my god,
game.
yes.
And it was like, whoa, 3D graphics in an
Yes.
arcade game. It was the first one, I think, maybe.
Yeah, it was, polygons.
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter, yeah. That was a Sega vehicle, I think.
I don't remember having it on
Sega were the
Sega.
publisher.
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter, yeah. And then Tekken came out.
Tekken.
I remember Tekken 2 on the PlayStation 1. That was... Spent a lot of time on that. King and Armor King and trying to unlock the secret characters.
Wow.
Simpler time. I was talking to my wife the other day. I was saying, whenever because our daughter's making a Christmas list now, of course. And I said, whenever I wanted like a new video game or something, I used to get real into it and like draw like a poster or something of the logo or something and stick it up on the wall. So I had like big Sonic the Hedgehog 2 poster that I'd created artwork for, and they're really excited for games at Christmas. And I was saying I did a Mortal Kombat 3 one once. That it was different times. That was probably like 18 rated at the time, Mortal Kombat 3, and I was maybe 12. But if if you have parents who realise that you're not going to turn into a serial killer by playing a video game, there was those parents, and then there were other parents who thought you were going to turn into a serial killer if you played Grand Theft Auto or whatever. Yeah. And I was lucky and got these games to play, but I was showing my wife comparing Mortal Kombat 3 to Mortal Kombat 11. Like the latest one, looking at the fatality videos on
I've
on
seen
YouTube.
compilations of them,
and like Sub-Zero's pulling a spine out in Mortal Kombat 3, and I said at the time, look, this was incredible. This was the most graphic thing I'd ever seen. It was fantastic. And then I showed her Mortal Kombat 11, and some of the fatalities on that are absolutely proper 18 rating. And I thought, well, if my daughter now wanted Mortal Kombat game for a console, I probably would think twice about making that purchase. It's very much different to how the old one was. But maybe I'm just getting old, and that's how. Because for me, Mortal Kombat 3 was as real as it gets, gore wise.
Yeah, but
it's just square pixels coming out.
It's the level of realism, though, is the thing.
It's
that's
mental.
increased.
There's broken bones. There's gore. There's like burn wounds and stuff. It's
just one of those calls, isn't it? I don't imagine she's going to ask for it.
No, I'm lucky in that
think
respect.
you'll be all right. I think I'm probably more likely to get asked for it. I won't really bother. I don't think.
No,
not my eldest is 12.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. 13
soon
on Wednesday.
Wow.
Teenager. So I won't bother because I know he's not daft.
No, exactly.
But you do kind of worry about the amount of gore, especially when you're going from nothing. So we had Mortal Kombat 2, then 3, and so I don't know. I remember having Mortal Kombat 2 on the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
I don't know what year. I want to say that was maybe 93. Do you think?
Yeah, possibly 93.
Should I Google it quick?
Let's do it. Mortal Kombat release dates. Oh no, that's
a movie.
No, they've gone. Oh yeah, it is a movie. God, it's coming out like tomorrow, or it's just come out October 24th, 2025.
I didn't realise there was a movie. 93.
93.
So was that right?
Yeah, on the Genesis.
And I got it for Christmas, so I'd have been 10 when I got that.
Yeah.
Tell you what's weird is how expensive they were. Relatively, $39.99. I think Mortal Kombat was.
Yeah, and it stayed like that for years, for decades. It's only recently that games have gone ridiculously through the roof. You don't even get a physical copy.
No. But it makes you think, cracky, that was a lot of money in 1993, weren't it?
Yeah.
For a shitty cartridge.
And how much was a console back in those days? Must have been
I don't know.
Big money.
I'd have said like 180 maybe for a Mega Drive.
Right.
In the early 90s, maybe.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
I used to trade up my console, so I'd like sell the Master System 2 and get a Mega Drive 2, or put it towards a Mega Drive 2.
Yeah. That was my first console, Mega Drive. So I didn't have one before that. I remember having an Atari, but that went broke.
Like a veneer one.
Like a weird shaped one. It had a gun with it, and there's a cowboy game. You'd shoot cowboys with the gun. And it never worked properly. Never. A bit like Duck Hunt on the NES.
Oh, the NES.
That's so that didn't get used much. We had Spectrums. My brother used to get Spectrums. I remember we got given a ZX, whatever it is.
81. The little one.
A little black one.
Yeah.
We got given that, I think, by an uncle. And then I remember the Christmas he got the ZX Spectrum 128K grey with the built-in tape deck.
Nice.
On the side of it. I think
like
it was 128K.
James Bond pack or something.
Oh, I can't remember. So I remember him getting that at Christmas. He used to like do coding on it as well.
All right.
Like you can make music on it and stuff,
Yeah.
couldn't you? But
Go 210 run.
yeah. So after the Spectrum, that's when I got a Mega Drive, I think. And then I got a hand-me-down. So I got a hand-me-down PlayStation. I think maybe when the 2 came out.
Yeah, I never had a PlayStation 1. I had a 2.
No, I had my brothers gave me one.
I had a Sega Saturn, I think, when the PlayStation was out.
Right.
That was quite good.
What did they take? Discs or something?
Discs, yeah.
Like DVDs?
Yeah.
Discs?
Yeah.
Not floppy discs.
No.
Oh, that's MiG-29. That's PC
yeah,
again.
That's proper floppy disk.
Yeah, 6 discs.
So disc 2. Flying. Is this what real flying's like? Pause.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. That was it. No PS5 for me.
I've been playing FIFA a bit. My eldest got the new FIFA for his birthday.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a bit of that. I want to start
football games.
I want to start a club.
A football club.
Yeah. So you can play online. You can start a club.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I should start an Amish FIFA club.
We used to play on Wednesday nights
Yeah.
for years. I was always shit.
Yeah.
So do you want to start again?
I was going to say it's open to anyone to play.
Anyone? The
Yeah,
Great Unwashed.
it's like a public club. You can set up your own club,
Oh, okay.
and then people can join, and you play with each other then in matches,
Right.
cooperatively against other clubs.
Can you get players from throughout history?
They're real humans.
Could I have a team of like ancient legends?
If you dug them up
Yeah, but
and got them to play
in
FIFA
the video
with you.
game.
But they're playing now. They're at home. They're at home. They've,
No,
got,
I mean, a team of,
they've got a headset on, and they're playing online with you.
from beyond the grave.
Yeah, it's got all the legends on it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, not all of them. There's like Tom Finney's probably not on it.
Could I have a team of just goalkeepers?
Yeah. No, the idea is you play in human
Proper human football. Physical football.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I can make an Amish club, and it would be searchable then on the database, and anyone who plays FC25 can join our club,
Cool.
and you can play with each other.
Or
That's,
play with yourselves.
yeah, if you like. Yeah, I quite enjoy it. It's all right, It's a football game at the end of the day. It's not particularly exciting. Well, I suppose unless you're like, you playing a good match and you get the last minute winner
Yeah.
for your team. I suppose that's exciting, but it doesn't happen with me.
Fair enough. This is better than killing space aliens.
Well, I did download Elite Dangerous,
All right.
which was I think it was quite a big hit. Do you remember the Elite
Yeah,
Games.
from a while ago.
from 20, 30 years ago?
Right, yeah.
They had they used to use like classical music on the soundtrack, like that one from 2001. Oh my gosh, is it Handel?
What's the music? Is it?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And Ride of the Valkyries and stuff like that. Wagner.
Fuck nah.
And it was like a trading game, like a space trading game.
Okay.
You could be a pirate, but that's risky.
Right.
But you go to Barnard Star and
Is it
pick
better
up.
to have an administrative role?
The problem is you can have the admin role if you want, but the guy in the other ship wants to board you and pillage you. So you better get on a gun. Get on
Come
the
aboard.
cannons. Get
on
on
the cannon.
Get on the disruptor cannons. Pamela from HR. That's my gaming time.
I know. I remember it. I liked when we played Call of Duty World War II.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
They're taking better. We used to play Control, is it called? The game mode?
Control,
where the
yeah.
map has 3 bases in it. And if you hold 2 bases, you score more points.
Yep.
If you have 1 base, you score fewer, and you have to get to 200 points, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was always a bloodbath at B, wasn't it?
It was.
Better. You would spawn in zone A, and your opponents would spawn in zone Z, and B would be in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
So whoever controlled B would win the match, essentially.
That's it.
And
And it
you
was
just
just a fun fight. It was
Just running around with a shotgun.
Yeah.
But just sprinting around in circles, trying to just blow people away. What was the map? All the storage crates.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
There was a tiny map with like 18 players in it, and it was just storage crates, wasn't it?
Everyone's trying to hide in there.
Everyone's camping.
Everyone knows where everyone
with a
is.
shotgun.
Yeah.
1-hit kill.
Brilliant.
There was a place where there was one storage crate in the middle where you could get in, go prawn, and just have a shotgun, and you just blow people running. You just hide there. And you get like a 15 kill streak, and then someone would chuck a grenade in, or someone would come and execute you because you've been such a camping bastard.
Git.
You
Absolute
fucking
git.
camping bastard. It's all right. I want my kill streak. I want that chopper.
Did we play? We played Black Ops 2, I think, after that.
Did we?
Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3?
Oh,
I saw an advert
I
for
don't
Black
know.
Ops 6 yesterday.
Oh gosh.
So,
Do you know it's all Fortnite, really, isn't it?
yeah, that's what the kids are playing.
Yeah.
Still.
I just watched my 9-year-old win a battle royale before tea. A squad of 4. He was playing with 2 of his mates and a rando. They'll fill your team, I think, if you don't have enough. And they got a battle royale victory.
What is it? That's 100 people, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
100 noobs.
yeah. It's frightening. The 9-year-old.
It's good to have a skill.
Blowing people away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll play FIFA a bit. It's kind of something I do at night, before, just unwind sometimes. But sometimes I think, God, it's such a waste of time, But it's like, what are you going
You've
to
got to
be?
waste your time sometimes. There's a lot of time.
It's like I'm not following the way of the monk.
Edvard Munch.
You are allowed to enjoy yourself. Everything in
That's
moderation.
not like you, Phil.
Everything in moderation except moderation.
Right, okay.
Someone once famously said. Sometimes it's fun to just splurge, isn't it?
Yeah?
Came out wrong.
Uh,
It's my anniversary yesterday.
happy anniversary. What's that?
Thanks.
30 years?
22.
22. Ah, jeez.
Went out for tea.
Did you?
I had a bad beer experience.
Oh. Unclean lines. Did you go around the corner?
Won't say where. But we went for tea. And I went to the bar. We have Doom Bar on tap there. So I got one and got whatever the rest of them were having. And sat down to have a look at the menu. And it went down like heaven. I don't think I've had a Doom Bar for months. And
Really?
months. No, I've been drinking cider all summer.
Dickens.
Dickens cider. There's no my wife likes more than Dickens cider. Dickens. So yeah, I don't think I've had a beer since like probably June or July maybe when we were on holiday.
All right.
And oh my gosh, it was beautiful. It just disappeared in no time.
Nice.
And went back to the bar for another one. Doom Bar's run out. I thought, oh, for fuck's sake. And all they do, Hophead there on tap by Dark Star. It's decent.
Dark Star, yeah.
Dark Star Brewery. I said, all right, I'll have a Dark Star. It's right. Well, we've got this, and this as well. And I went, yeah, the second one.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was called. Can't remember what she said. Anyway, I got the second pint, and it was quite citrusy.
Ugh, the
I was
worst.
like, I'm not into the
Sours.
citrus beers at all. But it was okay. It was fine. I had that. Third pint, I went back. And I saw...
Had your starters arrived yet?
And I hadn't ordered yet. I haven't been back to the table.
Not checked the menu yet.
Still left the bar yet. Just waiting for 2 fruit shoots. I'll have another one while I'm waiting. So, got to the third time, and they had a brew dog wingman.
Right.
And I don't like brew dog beer. Like,
On principle.
no, I never liked one I've tried. Punk IPA. Everyone used to wank on about Punk IPA.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yes.
Don't like it.
Not a fan.
But it said a session ale, wingman, session ale, 4.3%. I thought, well, go on, I'll give them a go. Got back to the table, took a sip. I was like, fuck me, that's undrinkable. And it was like really citrusy and fizzy as fuck. And I thought,
Do you order a tango?
fucking, I thought this doesn't seem right. This is really rank. So I said to Mrs., you try it. And she tried it and she went, fucking hell, it's like soda water. I think they've got a problem with lines.
Yeah.
They've mixed the line, not cleaned the lines properly or something. Because she used to work in pubs behind bars. She's like, I know everything about lines. I know everything about lines. They're not cleaning them. And I went, nah, it won't be that. Not here. It'll be fine. And I was nearly a pint ahead of her before I got this pint. And by the time I'd finished it, she caught up. It took me that long to...
Just take it back. Say,
I didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
yeah, but you could...
Because
You could have said.
this pint is fucking shit. And it's not your fault. It's just shit. Can I have something else?
It might be your fault. That's what you're
Well, I
going to go
don't
with.
Yeah, it might be. I think it's Brewdog's fault. I was working in Burnley this week and I went to Wholesalers and it's opposite Moorhouse's brewery.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I like a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
Black Cat.
Pendle Witch,
Yeah, it's all local shit.
White Witch, yeah.
I wonder if they have an expert or require an expert in Lancashire folklore.
I'm not there yet.
Do some brand consulting.
Yeah.
You know, you're into all this witchy shit, Pendles.
That's
How
a
about-
good pitch. Hey, you. It's this witchy shit.
How about I come up with your next beer? You just give me some and I'll name it and brand it for you.
Yeah. 4 cans. 4 cans will do it.
The Witch Under the Rock.
Nice. Give me money.
The upside down witch.
The upside down witch. Too many letters, mate.
Can I have three pints of upside down. Upsy witch.
Upsy witch.
What's she called? The woman from Pendle Witches.
Dem Dyke. Chatix.
No, she has a funny name. It's like Amanda, like Screamer or something. She's got a funny name.
Yeah, it's
Alice
Nutter.
Alice Nutter.
Alice Nutter, yeah.
How about that, Murals?
Nutter Ale.
Pint of Alice Nutter, please.
Alice Nutter.
Oh dear. Holy shit, it's 10:15.
Yeah. It's actually 11:15.
Oh no.
Did anyone else arrive
No.
an hour early?
Oh Christ, I thought we were an hour longer.
No,
It's
is that
9:10. That clock's wrong.
it's only 9:10.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
Gosh, I thought it was 10:10.
I need a wee, but I can't leave you on your own.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll have a look at the chat if you want to go.
Play a video.
I don't have any. And Alice Nutter. What's Ben doing? You have to put that fade up. Yeah. Try again.
I used to sniff my mum's knickers.
Oh, shit.
It's like he's here. Matthew. I can't believe he used to do that to his mum knickers. Let's have a look at the chat. Abbott's, nothing wrong with those neither. Abbott. It's 9:21. Everyone's still insane. Witchwood is good shit too. Hogged on, yes. I got sick of Hobgoblin. I think I maybe drunk too many of them and got bored of it. But I like some of the other Witchwood stuff. Dartmould, Bishops, Timothy Taylor's, Bishop's Finger. Oh yes, I've had that one. Punk IPA sucks. Yeah, it's not just me then. I thought it was me. Atlantic Doom Bar, Wolf's Rock. Right, fair enough. I went to Booths on Friday for something for tea. I don't normally go there because it's mega expensive. It's like it's the northern supermarket chain. And they always have an interesting selection of beer, don't they, Booths?
Booths, yeah.
You can find some nice stuff there.
Shit.
I used to like that Thirsty Ferret brewery. Who's that? Badger's Brewery, yeah.
They're from Dorset. Poacher's Choice was my favourite, and they don't do it anymore.
They scrapped
so
it,
fuck
yeah.
'em.
Yeah, it was my favourite.
Licorice and damson.
It was thick.
Nom, 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 nom. It was a chewy ale.
It was about 6% as well, wasn't it? 6.5, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it was a strong one.
Yeah, it was all right.
You couldn't drink many of them because it was quite rich.
No, it was chewy.
Black Sheep, that's the first shout as well. Don't mind Black Sheep. If that's on tap, that's a result.
They do a rig welter, like a strong one.
Oh.
Like some kind of special tup. Dunno. Some Yorkshire thing.
Mr. Tupness.
Mr. Tupness.
Tap in, Mr. Tupness.
Specialist. Fancy dress. So, you're the only one of the Amish trio who didn't dress up last night for a Halloween party.
Oh, gosh. No, I didn't.
So Matt and his wife looked amazing. Matt was that guy from that film.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yes, Hannibal Starman. Hannibal Lecter, yes. And his wife was the witch from Wicked. The green witch.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. It's
Wicked
the Wizard
Witch of the
type
West.
thing. Yeah,
Type thing.
yeah. It's good. Looks really good.
Good costumes.
Yes, I went to a Halloween party dressed as zombie Bob Ross because it was dead easy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I put some makeup on and cut a paintbrush in half and wore it through my head. It's quite nice.
Well, that's clever.
Yeah. So
Was it was it a roller?
a roller. It was a
Paper.
was a proper paintbrush, an artistic one. Yeah, it looked like people knew who I was, so that's always a good sign.
I was just imagining you with like the 6-foot roller
Yeah.
for doing your ceilings.
Come on, that'd be quite good actually.
Bit of a trip hazard.
Yeah,
Won't get out the door.
no, I did poke a few people in the eye actually. So.
Oh gosh.
It was
Well
quite-
done.
Yeah, it was quite a long.
Those the annoying neighbours. Was it a neighbours party or a...
No, it was a friend of my wife's, so they used to have a business together.
Right. So a friend's house.
Yeah, it was good.
How many went?
30, load of
Wow.
kids.
Oh, good.
Bobbing for apples and stuff. And
Oh, nice.
Eating donuts off a string. And there was a fire. So I've got into fire as well recently. So we stayed at a cottage last weekend in Yorkshire, and it had an open fire. So I was building fires and lighting fires and shit.
Yeah.
And there was a really nice wood burner at this house where we were last night. It's got me thinking. I want some fire in my life. So I'm gonna have to get a wood burner, I think.
I was saying we could have one in here.
I know, yeah. Just in this corner, it'd be good. You wouldn't have to put the fire on the screen. You could have it
In real
live, IRL.
A physical fire.
Yeah, would it be cheaper than running this thing at top whack?
I don't know.
For hours, I'd
It's
say.
hardly on, that thing. It kind of retains heat well, this room. It's just getting it hot in the first place, is the thing.
There's plenty of firewood around here.
Yeah. I got a few on Saturday from bookshop. Just a couple.
Good God.
Well, yeah, that side needs to go. I have to shelve that side, I think.
I think you might have a problem.
Of lack of space, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to have a clear out. There's a lot I say a lot. There's quite a few I could get rid of. I get given them as well, you see.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't necessarily pick up. But yeah, I like it. I like reading. There's nothing better than having a good book and that kind of draw you get. Sometimes you think about it at work.
It is
Can't
weird
wait to get home and get back
read
to
a
that.
book. Yeah, it's so strange because if you go without it for a long time, you kind of forget about it, and then you think, "Oh, I haven't got time to read." Well, I do. I haven't got time to read. But then when you pick one up and you start again, it's like, "Oh shit, yeah. Let's not have another break." Then before you know it, you're stuck in work again.
Yeah. It's all about choices, isn't it? It's like when I've been playing FIFA, I sometimes think, gosh, it's kind of such a waste of time. It's so unproductive, this. I could have spent, that time reading.
Yeah, but
It gets tiring, though, sometimes for me, reading. I get tired if I read too much in a day, or sometimes just at night, I get tired.
fall
My
asleep.
eyes start to go sore. I think, I have to stop.
Just reminded me of a weird dream I had last night, and it was kind of normal.
It wasn't about Cocoon.
Normal. I wasn't ill. Normal shit was going on, except it lasted like a lifetime, like a long time. This dream,
Oh, the dream did.
the dream did. So I lived a life essentially.
Oh,
I
my
was-
God.
there was different people in my life, but I was living it as I would my normal life. It was totally different, but it was so weird to the point that I woke up and thought it was a memory rather than a dream.
Ooh,
Oh, for like
gosh.
an hour afterwards, I was like, shit.
A really long dream.
Yeah,
And
really
it
long
wasn't,
dream.
what do they call it, where you can control them?
Wet dream. A lucid dream.
Lucid dream. It wasn't,
No,
you
no,
didn't go
there's-
lucid at all?
No control. I was just
Gosh.
a passenger.
Yeah. Like
Very
watching a
weird.
movie.
Yeah. Well, I was in it. I was
Living it. Yeah.
interacting with other people, and it felt normal. And again, of course, I can't remember detail. I remember faces and some activities, and it was color. I remember it being in color. If I remember a dream, I always think, was it in color or black and white?
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
dreaming in black and white was a thing.
Well, apparently it is, but I thought that dreaming in color was the rare thing.
Really?
I don't think it is now.
Right. I don't know. I don't know anything about dreams.
They're weird.
No.
Very weird.
Gosh, I would have thought that, I don't remember having any black and white dreams. So that's why I thought colour was normal.
Yeah, I've definitely had some black and white dreams, or dreams where color didn't exist. At least like some.
What?
Just like
Just black.
if you dream about an idea, it's difficult to explain it. I've had dreams that haven't really been the same as a waking experience, and that you don't compute the information in the same way as you would walking around. So I don't remember shapes or I remember something, but I don't remember shapes, colours, hearing anything, speaking. You know, none of the usual waking senses were involved. It was something else. It was more like an abstract idea
Yeah.
that stays with you because you kind of pseudo remember it at the start of the day.
We have to try and remember it, otherwise it disappears, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And then you try
that's
and
the
get
same
back
with
to sleep.
memories, though. You have to, if you stop remembering something and forget it, it kind of goes away. And that makes me question whether it happened at all.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't think anyone really understands memory.
No, it's so
They've
bizarre.
got some ideas, but yeah, it's kind of strange.
Do you want one of those Mahatma Gandhi gummies?
Where are they?
They're over there.
I don't even know what they are.
I don't, but let's just go for it.
Kalimal Prime XL.
Limar.
Prime XL. I can't even fucking open the thing. Aura of Ashwagandha. Pure extract. Celestial soothing. Meditations on moonbeams.
I think that's marketing BS.
I don't know. What will they taste like? We're sampling some gummies. Oh my god. They're not gummy like at all.
Ooh.
I just bit that fucker in half. I thought it was going to be chewy. I bit it in half in one go.
Mushroom.
Kind of like wine gums.
Wank.
Wank gums. I hope I'm not allergic to whatever compound is in this thing.
It says take two.
Oh, for what?
All right.
It's instant death.
If you want a dreaming colour,
I just want to see abstract concepts.
don't. 'Cause that's what it was like. It was so weird. And then last night, that's happened before. I've dreamt like something so real that you think, oh, fuck. You wake up and you're almost like, well, upset in some cases or
Oh, yeah.
really happy. It's so very strange. And it stays with you for a while until you kind of snap out of it.
The kind of boring, prosaic explanation is that it's something to do with memory processing, isn't it? Dreams.
Probably.
But I don't buy that. I think they're guessing. A lot of
Think
guesswork.
they're, pulling in
What about
signals.
fucking animals? Like dogs dream. You see, I see my dog dreaming all the time and
Twitching?
cry, suckling,
God.
like he's a puppy. You never see dogs dream
I've
suckling?
never seen my dog suckle.
I'm sure our last dog used to suckle when she dreamt as
Yeah.
well. It's bizarre, isn't it? Because that's a memory
Yeah,
from
definitely.
5 years previous or whatever.
Yeah, how does memory exist in other animals? Because obviously dogs definitely remember stuff.
You'd think so,
Otherwise,
wouldn't
you
you?
wouldn't be able to train them. Spiders dream, says Lee,
Spider's dream of
which
what?
I think is true. Electric sheep. That's Android.
Flies.
Electric fly.
You know, The Fly, Jeff Goldblum, The Fly would be a good movie to do for a movie night, watch party.
It's pretty fucked up though, isn't it? The end.
Oh, it's a horrible ending. Sad. It's a sad ending, isn't it?
What you mean with your boys?
The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant a watch party.
Just
Element
general.
watch
Oh,
party.
yes, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So I had this idea of at Christmas watching a film, an Element.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of us.
Can we do that?
So I don't know exactly yet the technicalities, but it must be possible.
Yeah, sounds good.
I thought The Fly would be a good shout,
I think that is a good film.
but I've found something even better.
What is it?
Not saying. You won't see it, but I need to sort out a digital copy.
Is it Moonfall?
No, that would be a funny one to do as well.
Awful. Amazing.
It's fun. It's one of those films that's so bad it's good.
Yes.
Not good. So bad it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a best of the worst, if you're a fan of Red Letter Media.
The best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Watch party. Christmas special
Yeah.
podcast. Well, it might be a podcast that might never see the light of day.
I mean, China started December.
All right. For just until the next pandemic.
Yeah. So I can bring back with me. Sick of traveling.
How long are you going for?
A week.
Right.
Over a weekend as well, so slightly annoying.
When don't they have a different New Year to us?
Yeah, it's in like February, I think.
Is it February? I used to think, do they do anything at like the end of our year, the normal year?
If you go, I mean, I'm going to Shenzhen, there'll be Christmas stuff going on.
They do
shopping
Christmas in
centres.
China?
In the shopping centres.
Do
Yeah,
they
yeah.
celebrate Christmas? Because
I
it
wouldn't
must
say
be
they
a
celebrate it. It's a commercial venture.
right. So culturally, they must have some festival for the end of the year.
I don't know. They have
mean, they're
like
not-
grave sweeping festivals and
Really?
King Ming, it's called.
King Ming.
King Ming the Merciless.
Flash Gordon would be another good film to watch party as well.
It would.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have to remember all these. They must have a Yuletide festival, surely, in China.
I don't know.
Because Christmas, if we sort of move away from Christian theology, it's where it is in the year because it's that winter solstice. So before Christianity, there was pagan festivals
Right.
at that time of year.
Yule.
Yuletide, yeah, that would be the Celtic, I guess, or Samhain now, isn't it? Halloween.
Yes, Samhain, yeah.
So you'd imagine there would be a Chinese equivalent.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, it's not the end of their year, is it?
Yeah, because they're on planet Earth.
No, because their New Year is in February, so the end
Yeah,
of
but
their year. would be-
it's the solstice. It's the shortest day of the
Right,
year.
Yeah, tied to the astronomical event. Yeah.
Yeah, the same way we have Yule and
Yeah, I don't know.
Samhain is it halfway between autumn equinox and winter solstice, I think.
Yeah, the Samhain Yule in bulk,
Right.
which I think is a star, is it? No, that's probably Easter. In bulk. They're all tied to like solstices.
Astronomical alignments
Yeah.
or periods.
Yeah.
I remember Randall Carlson talking about in one of his things about Halloween maybe being linked to cometary debris.
It's always bloody comets with that guy.
Yeah, because I think are we in the middle of the Taurids?
Is that now? I thought it was August. No.
I don't know. But, the theory is that you see lights in the sky, things on fire in the sky at this time of year, and that somehow that was translated into Samhain and Halloween and all the rest of it. I don't know. It's probably stretching. Probably
It's not
stretching
more
a bit.
magical.
Yeah. I don't know what we're doing. Well, I don't think we'll be doing anything. It's my eldest birthday the day before.
Mm.
So we'll be having family around and beige buffet for that.
Trick or treating. No.
Usually do, yeah. Yeah. Don't know what they're going as. Last year, my eldest, he got some sort of, he looked like fucking Daft Punk. It's like a mask and a glove. And they're like LED lights in them.
All right.
Mask and gloves.
Weird.
It was kind of Daft Punkish. But that's what he wanted for his costume. So.
Fair enough.
Do you dress up? Oh, you did last night, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
did last night. Not normally. Daughter wants to go out with her friends. I'll harsh their cool if I go out.
Harsh
Chaperone.
their high.
Yeah. Halloween high. Sugar high.
How far do you go? Do you just go up down your street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although she'll probably, I mean, they live around the village, so she'll probably want to go and wander. Don't knock on the weird house. It's no weird house.
Did you ever used to get a trick instead of a treat?
No?
I had a guy show me a magic trick when I was trick-or-treating.
Zoop.
This anecdote isn't going where you think it is.
Right.
I knocked on a guy's house and said trick-or-treat. And he went, oh, a trick. And then he did a magic trick.
What a bellend.
I think he made a 50p disappear.
Was it your 50p?
I think he did some close magic
Nice.
with coins.
You'll have waited all night for that knock.
Yeah. So we egged his house.
Oh, no.
No, not really. No, I was only young. Oh dear. How often do you get like the teenagers with no costume?
When I lived in Blackburn, we had I'm sure we had some mid 20-year-olds come around. One of them heavily pregnant. Just saying, give me money, basically. Give me some money. So, no, I don't have any. Off you go. Give me money. Trick or treat, give me money.
Really? Are you being serious?
Yes.
Give me money.
Give me money.
What? You know?
It's like, okay. No.
Gosh. I never had that.
Yeah,
No,
that
I
was
get some older
late
kids.
at night as well.
Oh my gosh, that's worrying.
It's weird. They were just trying to look, I guess.
God, that's bizarre. I thought the older lads were taking pace with the minimum effort, one mask, Adidas tracksuit and a mask on.
Shit.
Just want free stuff. Just want free stuff.
You do? For no effort.
Yeah. I haven't got anything in yet. She asked me today, have you got a box of out in? Like a box of celebrations or out like that.
Tiny, that won't get you very far these days.
I don't know. Sometimes we get virtually no one. And then other years we'll get 10. It's weird. Last year was busy. Don't know that we put up decorations up, so we're kind of asking for it, aren't we?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Do you do Halloween decorations?
I put a pumpkin out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we put pumpkin lights around the door.
Yeah.
Depends what time I get back from work and whether I can be asked doing anything.
They were carving pumpkins today.
They'd be rotten by the
3
time
of them.
it's
But they last for ages.
32.
I fucking remember standing on it last year. I was rushing coming out the door, probably late for work in the morning, and I fucking stood in fucking pumpkin. Caved its head in with my foot on the top. My own pumpkin. I smashed his head in. But we've got 3, so it doesn't matter if I...
Yeah, you'd be right.
They do one.
Sacrificial one.
Yeah, they do one each, so if I total a pumpkin, it's not all is lost. I wonder what she's going to do with guts.
Bin him?
Really? Can you not use it? Make something out of that pumpkin?
Put him in the dog?
Put them in the brown bin?
In the brown bin.
That's what I say.
I think you can
Put it in the brown bin. Come on.
you can make a pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Do you have to say this? Because the seeds and the strings and shit are all... That's all nonsense. It's the fleshy one. Surely.
Yes. You'd think so, surely.
Fleshy appendage.
I'm sure you can make something. Pumpkin can't be a useless fruit.
It bloody can.
What about your pumpkin spice latte?
PSL. Hashtag. Slay.
Pumpkin soup? Is that a thing?
Probably. But not squash is the same as a pumpkin, isn't it? But
Is it?
yeah, it's just
They don't look out like each other.
They're all from the same family. Squashes. Pumpkin pie is massive in America. I've never seen it over here.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah. Key lime.
I had a key lime pie cheesecake esque thing last
Yes,
night.
yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, to steal any to take home.
No, we didn't take any food home. No, it was good though.
I had tiramisu on Friday.
Nice. That's my go-to
You
in
can't,
an Italian restaurant.
Well, if you have to, I think it's the law. If you're at
Yeah.
an Italian restaurant and you have dessert, it's going to be tiramisu
Yeah, it's gonna
or
have
get
like
in the sea.
super dark, harsh cocoa powder on top of that, an inch thick.
You can stand your spoon in it.
Each first mouthful is like a inhale.
Actor.
Don't spit on it.
Yeah, I love a tiramisu. I suppose chocolate ice cream. You can have ice cream if it's Italian. I think that's probably allowed.
You have affogato.
Viennetta.
Cornetto. Just the one cornetto.
You know, you're in a really nice Italian when they have Viennetta.
Wow, shit. And you get a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi with it.
I was gonna say, you're bringing me back memories of my dad going to KFC.
Yeah.
Let's go to Kentucky tonight. Come on, you come with me with towel.
Ah,
Towel to wrap over bucket to keep it
nice.
warm.
Oh
on
my
way
God.
home. We had it down to a fine art.
Yeah. Where's the nearest KFC? At the dock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the little lemon wet wipes?
I do, yes. A moist towelette.
Don't give you him anymore.
Did he that?
No.
I've not
We
been
had
for
a-
yonks.
We had a boneless banquet last weekend, I think. And no lemon wipes.
Right.
That was one of my favourite parts of the meal. Was using the little wet wipe at the end.
Boneless banquet sounds like lesbian porn.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Porn directors listening, you can have that one for free.
See, you're missing your calling
No, yeah.
of PR.
Oh well.
Alice Nutter and
And a boneless banquet. That is some niche porn. I can see it.
some niche porn. Hey, but remember, you don't show the adults' faces till the third act.
There's only adults in it.
You
I
don't
hope.
show the faces. You don't show the faces, but
No
I'm Elliot's
faces.
mom.
That's how it's done. That's how you win an Oscar.
Alice Nutter's boneless banquet.
That could be a beer.
I think I know what the
Well,
title
that's
is.
it.
The title of this episode's going to be.
Ah, dear.
Oh, Alice Nutter. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've gone full circle.
That's how it works.
Full circle jerk.
Grim.
Brown. Well, what time are we on?
Big clock.
It's cowboy time.
10 to 10 to 10.
Nearly. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm out of puff. Don't laugh. That can't be right. That says we've only been streaming an hour.
And it stopped.
It stopped, yeah. We got censored on Instagram.
Did we?
Yeah, it would be you with your lesbian porn.
Just then?
No, 40 minutes ago.
I didn't say lesbian porn 40 minutes ago.
No, yeah, something else then. Never mind.
Did we get censored?
I don't
Live
know.
censoring?
I don't know. It's stopped.
Oh, shit.
It's probably just broken.
Sure, that's
See?
more like it.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
Don't matter. Don't matter. It's on Instagram.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are watering.
Right.
Should we sign off?
Yeah, let's call it.
Got an early start tomorrow.
Wrangling electrons.
Yeah, someone has to do it.
That's it.
Yeah. Right. We'll sign off then for
Yeah.
tonight.
Thank you very much. And I will see you guys next week.
In November.
In November.
November next week.
On November.
Good shout.
We've got people in next week.
Yeah.
Painters and decorators.
Oh fuck! I have to email him actually today.
Make sure he turns
I
up.
meant to email him today to remind him. Yeah, it should be. Nigel should be back next week,
Perfect.
all being well. But I haven't emailed him yet.
Happy days.
But yeah,
Look forward
full
to it.
schedule for November and December. I think he's booked as well.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful things.
right, sayonara. We'll sign
Goodbye.
off.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Oh, gosh. You gonna do the honours? Drop that thing.
Yeah, should we carry on talking while we're fading out? Just so it sounds really strange.
Welcome, folks, to Barn Raising Air. Hear the tales from Phil, Matt, and Ben Fair. In the realm where the Inquisition's Amish raise the roof, clear the doubt, abolish. Strumming tales like a folk rock spree. We'll delve in deep, hearts worn on sleep. Pull up a chair by the lantern's glow. Join our circle, let the stories flow. With Phil and Matt and Ben our kin, we're stitching wisdom like an Amish pin. We'll question everything, turn night to day. With the barn raising crew, we'll lead the way.